It's been basically a month, and I'm sorry. I've been really busy at work, and I've discovered that Thursday can't be the day that I post videos anymore, mostly because I work every Thursday. Monday is the day that I am normally off, but watch, as soon as I say that, I'll end up getting scheduled on Mondays. But for now, what I'm going to plan to do is make videos every Monday. And I realized that today is Tuesday. I was going to make a video yesterday, but then when I turned my camera on, it wouldn't turn on because the battery was dead, because it had been a month since I'd made a video or charged my camera. Yesterday, my boyfriend and I went on the final adventure of the pharmacy. So I've got insurance now. I did the health insurance marketplace or whatever, and I'm getting covered by Maryland's. So we took the card that Maryland sent me to get health insurance, to CVS in DC, and they said that we couldn't get it because it had to be in Maryland. So then we took the card to the CVS in Maryland, and they acted like they had never seen it before and said that I had to go renew my prescription with the doctor in order to get the pills that I was trying to get. And I was like, but it's a year's prescription and it hasn't been a year yet, so it doesn't make any sense to go to the doctor yet. And they were like, well, your insurance won't cover this, so you could pay $32 if you want. Or, I'm sorry. And also they taped my card to the CVS packet of my pills. I think they were just hoping, saying that I would have to pay for it. I would just be like, oh, well then I'll pay for it. $32. So I was like, no thanks. And then I was like, can I have my card back? And the lady was so rude. She was like, oh, and untaped it from the thing, but it managed to rip the little temporary paper Maryland card that I have. It's actually not temporary. I have to take it with me whenever I go to the doctor. But she managed to rip it a little bit because she taped it to the thing. I feel like she had never seen it before. But I was so frustrated. I was like, I shouldn't have to go to the doctor it's an annual exam. I shouldn't have to go back to the doctor just to get, it was one pack of pills left. I was like, this is ridiculous, and I need these pills so that I'm staying on them. But I was so worried. I was like, this is terrible. So I transferred to Target, which is the pharmacy I used to go to before I moved to Maryland. I used to go to Target. We stopped going mostly because it's a little bit out of the way. But I transferred the prescription over to Target because I was like, well, maybe Target will be better, because according to Target's website, if you have to pay out of pocket, it's only $9 instead of $32. I don't know what CVS's problem is. But I transferred it on the website and I didn't hear anything. So we were all set to go, and then Luis was like, well, maybe we should call to make sure that they do have them. And when we called, it turned out that they had not received the request for a transfer. But the girl was so nice, she was like, oh, if it's CVS, it's going to probably take more than half an hour because they never answer their phone. It's going to take a little longer to get your prescription so that we can transfer you over. But they transferred over the phone, and then they said, just come and it should be ready in about half an hour. So we were able to go, and then when I was waiting in line, I was like, oh, I'm so worried that they're just going to be like, oh, your insurance says you have to go to the doctor before you can get more pills, which still seemed like bullshit to me. But then she was like, do you have any insurance? I gave her the card, and then she gave it back and thanked me, and she was like, here you go, and gave me the pills, and they were free. Lesson learned. Target is an amazing pharmacy, and Luis is always making fun of me because it sounds like I'm a commercial for Target, but their pharmacy is the best pharmacy. I'm not saying that CVS is awful, always, but the one that's local is terrible, and Target has seriously never let me down. Happy St. Patrick's Day! I'm wearing green, and my boyfriend had all of his green stuff in the wash, so he went out wearing a blue shirt, and I'm really worried that he's gonna get, smashed in the head with this shillelagh.